that, I would like to welcome our guest, Mr. Sutesh Srivastava, who has a deep interest in corporate training and he's also a radio broadcaster. So, welcome to the show, Sutesh. How are you doing today?
Thank you, Kanchan. I'm really, really well. Very nice. Good to talk to you after a long time. Our conversations are always very, very rejuvenating. What is in it for today?
Yes, I would like to tell you that Nation Farmers Day or Kisan Day is being celebrated across the country on December 23, which is today, to honor the India's farmers and mark the birth anniversary of nation's fifth Prime Minister Chaudhary Charan Singh. And you know, he is one of the tallest farmers leaders in India.
Yes, Kanchan, Chaudhary Charan Singh came at a time when it was very, very unlikely that anybody from from beyond Congress would actually be, ruling as a Prime Minister of India. Though Chaudhary Charan Singh was the tallest leader, he did not face Lok Sabha even once. And but the work that he has done for the farmers, some of the bills he has written by himself, and he has championed the rights for the farmers. I think it's a great day to remember Chaudhary Charan Singh and his legacy.
Yeah, actually, I just want to take you little earlier when he is said to be quite motivated by Mahatma Gandhi. Charan Singh entered politics as a part of independence movement, and in the guidance or maybe by the motivation he got through Mahatma Gandhi. He was elected to the Legislative Assembly of United Province in 1937. So he took keen interest in the law that were very detrimental to village economy. And you see, when British left our country, so we were in a very bad shape. And I think we have already discussed how they have destroyed the the actual uh, skill of Indian artisans in the provinces. So, so he credited for playing an important role in bringing the issues of small and marginal farmers to the forefront. And in on 23rd December, he also founded a Kisan Trust, a non-political, non-profit making body with the aim to educate Indian rural masses against injustice and fostering the solidarity among them. So I think something which is very new at that point of time, and I think, he has taken care about those small things and big things also at that point of time, what farmers were facing.
Yes, Kanchan. So Chaudhary Charan Singh's name and his legacy is about a person who was born in a peasant family and rose to the topmost political position in our country. And at that point of time, when we had a lot of stalwarts just after the fall of Janta regime, how he maneuvered himself into the office. See, it is important for to us to understand that though he was a prime minister only for 23 days, and he was just the caretaker prime minister for almost another 5 to 6 months time, it is even symbolically, it is a great gesture, great symbolic for the a farmer family person getting to that level. The another important fact which I have been always been very impressed upon, that though being from a farmer background, peasant background, and he left his children to study whatever they wanted, and his son Chaudhary Ajit Singh is a computer science graduate from IIT Kharagpur, and then he did his masters in Illinois area, and then he was one of the earliest employees to work with IBM in 1960s. So symbolically, it's a great thing coming from a farmer family where Chaudhary Charan Singh, epitomized the farmers' movement, the policy, the legacy. In fact, Chaudhary Charan Singh even opposed Jawaharlal Nehru on his Soviet-style economic reforms. On the other hand, his son Chaudhary Ajit Singh has been a great supporter of alternative governments, many of the governments in his political life. So it is important for the farmers community today to understand the legacy, the strength, the pivot, the real strength of a farmer can also be beyond the fields that he mends. And that's where the real celebration, the real strength has to be told by people. In fact, I was searching for a statement from Chaudhary Ajit Singh on his father, but unfortunately, I could not find anything like that.
Yes, what I feel is that his contribution is immense when it comes to farmers bringing up farmers uplifting in terms of knowledge which he wanted to give to farmers. What are the laws and how can they improve their livelihood? How can they improve the techniques of their farming, and what crops they should select? So all these, I think, is very very he knew much, and he just wanted upliftment of farmers community in our country. But now when we say this year the Kisan Divas has taken a backdrop because there's farmers agitation which is going on in national capital, and lakhs of farmers across India have joined the movement. But I think what I see on television and what I heard is that all these people who are doing demonstration, they are basically mediators between the Kisan and the buyer. And today morning also, I have seen news that there are many farmers come forward and they are celebrating this his birthday, Chaudhary Charan Singh's anniversary, uh, and very positively, and they are also supporting government for the laws uh, this government is implemented uh, on in the government who has said the farmers laws. So that what I feel is good beginning.
So I think if for today's farmers' protest, if Chaudhary Charan Singh would have been alive, he would have advised the farmers to go back to the discussion table, negotiating table. I say that negotiating table is better than an instruction table. Go to the negotiating table with the farmers, with the government, discuss it with them, discuss it with the dispensation, and see. And I think Chaudhary Charan Singh would have taken a very informed approach to the protest. Nobody is saying that the protest should not happen, but the way the protest should happen, the way the negotiation should happen, and we should remember how Chaudhary Charan Singh in his time with such a small minority that he had on his side, he had actually turned down the turned the tables around, and he became went up to the level of a prime minister. So he had articulated and enforced the Jamindari Abolition Act. The Agricultural Produce Market Bill was introduced by him in the assembly, and it was for the guard of the welfare of the farmers against the dealers. So it is important for but you see the farmers, protesting farmers, are saying they will celebrate it on the road like they have celebrated the Guru Parab. So uh, it is also important to understand that what Chaudhary Charan Singh and the Kisan Divas means in today's life, in today's changed scenario. And it will be a befitting tribute to the leader, to the great leader, and also to the great farmers of this country, to basically bring curtains down on this protest in the severe winter being on the roads. And if the farmer will be on the road, who will produce food for us, Kanchan?
Yes, I think it's a matter of few days. Maybe there are some leaders, farmers leaders, who are talking to the government And I think people, primarily the farmers, the actual farmers are not supporting. Uh, they are not coming out to support this type of agitation, which what I heard is done by the mediator. So I think maybe in few days all this will vanish, and I would like to tell you and the viewers that the contribution of Chaudhary Charan Singh is immense, and that's why though he was born in Uttar Pradesh, but across India he is being celebrated as a champion of Indian peasants. So I think he has done immense, his contribution immense as far as farmers, uh, education, farmers uplifting at that point of time. It was a great thing which he has done. Because after the independence, we needed a leader like Chaudhary Charan Singh.
Right. And it is also important to also tell our listeners and viewers is that Chaudhary Charan Singh served twice as the chief minister of the largest state, Uttar Pradesh. He was deputy prime minister and home minister under Morarji Desai, the first non-Congress government. He was also the finance minister in the later part of Morarji Desai's government. So that itself should be a great motivation for the farmers that they should actually learn the rules which they are trying to repeal, learn it, fight it on their own rather than believing and trusting some political leaders who are under suspicion. And therefore the farmers have all the intellect, all the rustic intellect that I say, the street smartness, like Chaudhary Charan Singh, like other Kisan leaders, and they should take the law in its right sense rather than believing on the middlemen.
Yes, and what I feel, I would like to congratulate each and every farmers across India on this day, and I generally really want to contribute whatever their queries and whatever they need help. In fact, everybody should contribute whenever a farmers require any sort of help, financial, economical, or social. Sometimes there are social issues also which are faced by farmers. So I also want to tell everybody that these are Annadata. We depend on them, and it's our first priority to look after their rights and their well-beings.
Right. Right. At the same time, I remember Chaudhary Charan Singh also, he belonged to a family of the patriots who actually were prominent leaders in the Indian rebellion of 1857.
Okay, so it was nice talking to you, Sitesh, and again, congratulations to everybody on this day, the Kisan Day, and we'll be discussing more interesting topic in our next episode. Till then, bye bye. Take care.
Thank you, Kanchan. Let's thank the farmer again and have our dinner.
Thanks. Bye bye.